Good morning students. In the last lecture of the object oriented programming, we learned the read operation related to the file. That means how to read the contents from the file using C++. Now in this lecture we will start our next point, that is detecting the end of the file. When file is read, then it is necessary to detect the end of the file. Whenever we are reading any file, then it is important to detect where is that end of that particular data, where is that end of the particular file. So it is necessary to detect the end of the file. The EOF function, that means end of file function, is used to check whether a file pointer is reached at the end of file or not. In C++, there is one function, that is EOF function. That function is used to check whether the file pointer is reached to the end of that particular file or not. The EOF function is used to check the end of the file, where that particular file is ended. We can simply detect the end of file by placing the object of a file in the while loop as shown in the below figure. How to detect the end of file? There is one simple mechanism where we are placing the object of a file in a while loop. Here a file object is passed to the while loop. By passing the object to that particular while loop, by using that mechanism we are detecting the end of that particular file. The while loop in the above statement is executed until the end of file not encountered. The while loop in that above shown syntax, the while loop is continuously executed until the until the end of that particular file is not encountered. The EOF is a member function of IOS class. EOF is a derived class from the IOS class. IOS is the base class for the EOF member function. If EOF is detected, that means if the end of file function is detected, then that function returns a either non-zero value or zero value. That means when the end of file is detected, at that time the function returns the non-zero value. Otherwise, that function, EOF function, returns the zero value. For example, here is an syntax: if a file dot EOF not equals to 0, that means that EOF function either returns a non-zero value, then exit status is applied. Here the condition is checked. See this syntax: while if file dot EOF, then if that function returns a 0 value, then the file is not ended. That means a file end is not reached. The pointer is not reached to the end of file. But if that function returns a non-zero value, that means the end of the file is detected, where the pointer reaches to the end of the file. Here is one example. In this example, EOF function is applied. Here in this example, there are two files named as ifile1 and ifile2. Here two files are opened, then one by one contents will be checked, and if here EOF function is applied if that function returns a 0 value. That means the file reach end of file is not detected, and if this function returns a non-zero value, that means this the pointer exists from the file. That means it displays a message exit for employee. And if same case in a file 2 also, until the end of the file contents are displayed. This is a simple program for the demonstration of EOF function. In short, C++ provides a special function, that is EOF function, that returns non-zero, meaning true, whenever there are no more data to be read from that particular file, and it returns 0, that means false. This is the process of detecting the end of file. The end of file is detected simply by using a EOF function, which returns either 0 value or non-zero value. Here is an example. Now we will see the next point, that is file modes. In a C++, for every file operation there exists a specific file mode. The file mode allows us to create, read, write, append or modify the file. File mode is nothing but file access right. That means in which mode the file should be open, that defines the particular file mode. The file modes are defined in the class iOS. The iOS class defines the number of file modes for in C++. Let's see all these different modes in which we could open a file on a disk. We can open files in C++ in two ways. We already learned that we can open a file in C++ by using these two ways. First, by using a constructors of that particular stream, and second one is by using member function open. C++ provides a mechanism of opening a file in different modes where second argument is explicitly passed. Whenever we are going to be open a particular file in C++, there are two parameters. First parameter is a file name and second parameter is opening mode. Opening mode defines in which mode the file should be open. There are different file modes defined in a C++. For example, iOS ATE. iOS ATE sets a pointer to the end of a file at opening. It allows to add or modify the existing data. ATE means ATE mode defines the access right that we can add or modify the already existing data of that particular file. Then next one is the iOS app. Sets a pointer to the end of file. First it sets the pointer to the end of file similar to ATE, but it adds the data to the end of file. By using a app access mode or app file mode, we are going to be add the data to the end of that particular file. The next one is the iOS in. iOS in mode should be specified for input file, where we want to specify the input, another input file. At that time the iOS in mode is defined. The next, iOS out mode. iOS out mode should be specified for output file. Similarly, like in mode, the out mode is defined for the output files. For example, where we apply or where we want to open the file employee, then We are using a iOS in and out mode. The next iOS binary, where we want to read or write the binary text file. At that time the binary mode is specified. Next, trunc, iOS trunc. It is a default mode in a file is opened for the output. It is the iOS trunc is the default mode of the file. Then next, iOS non-create. It is relevant with the direct access to the particular file. And last one is the iOS no create. That means it searches for a file, and if the file is not found, then a new file will not be created by using this mode. These are the different file modes present in a C++. Let's see one program. In this program, trunc file mode is applied, where num is a one file in which a data is applied. A data of 3 variables is stored to that particular file, and num file is opened in a trunc mode, and trunc is a default mode in a C++. It is a default file mode defined in a C++. In short, the trunc here in a program, it truncates a file if that particular file is already exist, and it reopens that particular file, and any contents that existed in that particular file before it is open are discarded by the compiler. This is the file modes present in a C++. These are the different file modes present in a C++. Okay. In today's lecture, we are learn about the how to detect a end of a particular file by using EOF function, and the different file modes that are used to open a particular file in a particular mode that we are learn. Okay, thank you.